Hey, what's up guys? I thought I'd make a quick video as a lot of you have been following me on my journey through learning calligraphy, particularly at the moment the copperplate as it's sometimes called, or engrosser's script, I think is a little bit more accurate to what we're doing here. Very old style of script writing, originally scribed onto copper plates, which we're not doing, we're writing on paper. Copperplate is what it's most commonly called, and you will get some people that will say, it's the engrosser's script, you get it right. Anyway, I'm only up to the letter K in the alphabet, which is, I've done all my minuscules, the little ones, and now I'm doing my capital letters, but, a lot of the thoughts and comments and, remarks about my progress have really driven me to keep going with this, and realize, hey, I'm just only sort of approaching the halfway point in my first trip through the alphabet, and I think the progress has been great. But just to show you, so if we were writing normally, here's the desk, there's my knobbly knees, we've got a pen and we've got some paper, so let's have a look at where the problem lies in this kind of script. So this pen that I'm holding is an oblique pen holder, and that is to ensure that we get the right angle. But look at where I am. I'm like 45 degrees like this way, and just sort of have a look at the sloping of all the lettering. It's all going this way. So if you hold this absolutely straight, look at the angle, suddenly it matches. Everything is going at this supposed 54 or 55 degree angle. The paper I'm using is just a dot grid, which tends to lead you more towards this 45 degrees kind of thing, but it's all kind of the same deal. Just the nib is facing this way, and when you're coming down straight and you see the tines will open up, that is when you get a thicker line. It's all about getting your shades right with all this stuff as well. So anyway, let's have a bit of a bird's eye view. I would not have my paper like this at all. I would have my paper much more almost at that angle, so then you can see when I'm holding the pen in a comfortable place that's not going, oh, I've got to be like so straight. I can be a little bit more of where I naturally am, and have a look at how that lines up in the difference of I've got to have my paper here. Okay, I'm still sitting straight. So it's very much not like handwriting at all. In handwriting, you're kind of using your fingers here. You might hold the pen a little bit further up. With this stuff, these holders are really designed to have this tri-grip kind of thing with the three fingers. Having here, you can meet them up top. I tend to have it a little bit looser. And it's a lot of moving your hand and your arm rather than your fingers. So it's much more of an art form of lettering compared to cursive and other kind of similar handwriting that people do, and modern calligraphy. Very, very different, which is why a lot of guys don't really take this old school stuff on. But anyway, we're 3 minutes or so in, so I'm just going to see if I can balance my little thing here and we can actually see me in action. Oh, and I'm using a if you can see it, it's India ink. I haven't used this ink a whole lot. I haven't actually used it at all for a pointed pen, but it's quite nice. I quite like it. So, usually you'll have a dip and you'll be able to get definitely one of these letters done. Depending on the ink, depending on the nib, it's going to depend on, and your technique is going to depend on how often you have to re-dip here. So anyway, we'll see if we can get me. I'm not looking at the phone anymore. So this one starts with the most common capital stem stroke. I'm trying to get it thicker and then into thinner. I'm not really as good at that yet. And then we have this swash that comes around like so. Okay. Coming down here. I might need some more ink. No, I'm okay. Yeah, with these inks it's a bit painty, so it does kind of get a little bit, it's not as watery as I'd like it to be, but still covers really nicely. You do get a hairline and a shade. And let's try another one. So this is the stem stroke, comes into what's called a little commandant there, a swash, a little bit higher for this one, and then you keep it very close to that same kind of angle. So there we go. Still a bit of work to do. And let's do one more. We can get focus here. Stem stroke. And try the other way we have with the compound curve. I don't like this as much, but that's a pretty old school way of doing it. There we go. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.